still hasn't moved on from the epic El Paso concert. Today we're diving into that surprising moment when V gave Jungkook the sweetest goodbye kiss on stage. Get ready to melt, because this moment truly stole every ARMY's heart. Hello K-pop lovers! Welcome back to the Taekook Diary channel, the place where we share warm moments and exciting stories about Taehyung and Jungkook that always make ARMY smile. Today we have a wonderful story from the El Paso stage that you definitely don't want to miss. The BTS concert in El Paso just ended, and wow, the energy that night was truly unbelievable. From the very beginning to the absolute end, ARMY's enthusiasm never dropped even for a single second. The cheers of the crowd echoed throughout the stadium, making the atmosphere feel incredibly magical. All the members gave it their all, delivering their absolute best for the fans who had been waiting for so long. But, as always, our eyes were drawn to the unique interactions between Taehyung and Jungkook. That night, the two of them looked genuinely happy and full of excitement. They were constantly joking around with each other, running back and forth, and clearly enjoying every single second they spent on that stage. Their natural chemistry always manages to steal the spotlight, making anyone who watches them smile. However, nobody expected that at the very end of the concert, there would be a surprise moment making the whole stadium scream. A small interaction that sparked joy. As the concert slowly entered the Encore section, the atmosphere shifted into something more emotional yet beautifully relaxed. The final song is always the perfect time for the members to get closer to the audience. They walked along the extended stage, waving their hands, and looking directly into the eyes of their beloved ARMYs. It was during this exact moment that Taehyung and Jungkook were seen staying close to each other. They sang together while occasionally putting their arms around each other's shoulders. Jungkook, with a wide smile on his face, kept playfully teasing Taehyung, while Taehyung just laughed at his mischievous behavior. Natural interactions like this are exactly what we always wait for, right? It feels so heartwarming to see them having fun without any pressure. They truly enjoyed that time together before having to say goodbye. The audience also got swept up in the warm vibe they created. But the peak of this sweet moment was just about to begin. The time finally came for all the members to give their closing speeches. When it was Jungkook's turn to speak, he expressed his deepest gratitude to the amazing ARMYs in El Paso. He specifically mentioned how incredible the crowd's energy was and how he honestly didn't want the concert to end. Taehyung, who was standing not too far from him, seemed to be listening with full attention. Occasionally, he nodded in agreement and gave a very proud smile to Jungkook. After Jungkook finished speaking, a thunderous applause immediately filled the entire stadium. Then, it was Taehyung's turn to take over the microphone. He spoke in his soothing and calm voice, sharing just how precious the moments of that night were to him. The two of them looked at each other for a brief second, exchanging a sweet smile that only the two of them understood. This moment looked so incredibly simple, but for those of us watching closely, there was an extraordinary warmth in how they looked at each other. After all the members finished giving their final remarks, the background music started playing, signaling that the time to part ways had truly arrived. The stage lights dimmed softly and confetti fell from the ceiling, creating an absolutely beautiful scene. The members started walking around for the last time, bowing deeply and waving to every corner of the stadium. In the midst of the crowd and the endless cheering of the fans, Taehyung suddenly walked up to Jungkook from behind. Without any hesitation, Taehyung gently patted Jungkook's shoulder, making the youngest member turn to look at him. And right at that exact second, the magical moment happened. Taehyung tenderly planted a light, sweet kiss on Jungkook's head. It was a highly spontaneous yet incredibly sweet action, serving as a stage farewell for the day. Jungkook initially looked a little bit surprised, but shortly after, he smiled widely with sparkling eyes. His cute reaction truly makes everyone melt right away. The moment that sweet kiss happened, you can already guess what happened next, right? Yes, the entire audience in the El Paso stadium instantly screamed hysterically. The sound of ARMY's cheers roared so loudly, it could probably be heard outside the venue. The cameras recording the event immediately broadcasted it on the giant screens, making sure that not a single person missed this golden moment. It didn't take long for the short video clip to spread rapidly across all social media platforms. Within mere minutes, timelines on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram were entirely flooded with clips of Taehyung and Jungkook. Hashtags about the El Paso concert and Taekook instantly climbed to the top of worldwide trending topics. Fans from various countries couldn't stop talking about this incident. Some admitted to crying happy tears, some screamed in absolute joy, and many were just so grateful because that night concluded with such a beautiful memory. It truly was an internet-breaking moment. For those of us who have followed BTS's journey for a long time, sweet interactions like this are actually a familiar sight. Taehyung and Jungkook are famously known for having an incredibly strong bond since their trainee days. They basically grew up together, continuously supported each other during hard times, and always celebrated their successes side by side. A kiss on the head from an older brother to a younger one is a form of genuine affection and deep appreciation. After successfully completing such an exhausting concert, their emotions were certainly running high. It was as if Taehyung wanted to let Jungkook know just how immensely proud he was of his hard work that night. There was absolutely no need for long words, just a small yet deeply meaningful gesture. The way Jungkook responded with a cheerful smile proves how truly comfortable he feels around his hyung. This natural closeness is exactly what always makes so many fans fall in love with their precious bond forever. This highly precious moment on the El Paso stage will definitely make it into the list of ARMY's all-time favorite memories. A massively successful concert, absolutely breathtaking energy, plus a sweet surprise at the very end of the event, made it a truly perfect night. Every single time we rewatch that video clip, our hearts instantly feel warm all over again. This proves that Taehyung and Jungkook's charm does not merely lie in their visuals or extraordinary talents, but also in their pure sincerity when interacting with one another. We as fans are incredibly lucky to be able to witness such beautiful moments like this. Hopefully, in the future, we will still be presented with many more sweet interactions from the two of them. We all certainly hope that Taehyung, Jungkook, and the other members are always blessed with health and happiness so they can keep creating art. Let's continue to support them with positivity. Our love is the main source of energy for their career. Well, today's heartwarming story about Taehyung's extremely sweet surprise for Jungkook at the El Paso concert is finally a wrap. What do you guys think? Try writing down your honest feelings when you first saw that goodbye kiss moment in the comment section below. Did you immediately scream hysterically, find yourself smiling endlessly, or cry happy tears? I am super excited to read all of your comments. Oh right, if you thoroughly enjoyed today's content and never want to miss out on the latest news regarding Taekook, make sure you have clicked the like button and subscribed to the Taekook Diary channel. Please don't forget to turn on the notification bell too, okay? You can also share this video with your fellow ARMY friends so they can feel the exact same warmth. Thank you so much for always staying loyal and watching the content on this channel until the very last second. See you again in other videos full of exciting stories. Stay positive and stay healthy everyone, bye.